welcome back. In addition to Shabba Ranks, Conscience, Tarrus, Riley, Lady Saw, and Assassin have all voiced tracks on Shane Brown's greatest creation rhythm. And two are here right now on stage to participate in the world premiere of the rhythm. But first, we'd like to hear from them about on the state of the music, dancehall music, that is, and we're talking about Assassin, the Agent, and Tarrus, Riley. Bit about dancehall, because there's been a debate about whether the music is stagnating and whether the incarceration of Vybz Kartel has put dancehall behind bars. I'd like to hear you as agent on it, and Tarrus, and then I want to hear from you too, Shane, on that. So start with you, agent.
You know, when I fell in love with this music at around 3 or 4 years old, it became clear to me at a certain point that the music is greater than each individual player.
Yes.
You know, and as my career started, I decided I wanted to be a contributing piece to this great music, understanding, hoping that when I contribute to it, it will be here in a better state than when I was a part of it. And you know, saying that, I believe the music is functioning. You will have times when you go through turmoil like anything else, or ups and downs, ebb and flow. But the music good. This Memorial Weekend, a lot of the ambassadors will be out there in the world, championing the music. Myself, best of the best, Araka best of New York, then we're after Europe. So it's a.
So dancehall good?
Dancehall is doing dancehall, and of course we are here working every day to make it better than it is. So to say it's good is not, it's a always evolving process, and it's a continuous improvement to pursue. So
you wouldn't agree with the view that there has been a little bit of a stagnation?
Well, as I said,
a little
ebb
bit
and flow at all times. So you might check back 1980 something, and you ebb and flow.
Okay.
And then you have the success of a few people. Like when Sean Paul came out with the Diwali rhythm. So you can argue either way, but it is, to me, loving the music and following it as I have. It's nothing new to have a little ebb and a little flow.
All right. So is that what it is, Tarrus, Riley? A little bit of a quagmire?
Well, I think dancehall is great, to tell you the truth. I think it's great, no? I mean, dancehall, what happened to dancehall now, it used to be a little private treasure for we. Now it's getting more attention. So people have more opinion and more views on this dancehall genre. Remember, it's a lot going on, you have a lot of legends who are still here. You know what I mean? So it's like young legends. So I don't mean like the elders before, I mean like 90s legends different from 80s legends. So dancehall music is becoming really commercial, and because of that, you have all these different people that talk this and talk that. But everybody that talk, you still have great artists putting out songs. You have new artists putting out music. You have the man who maintain certain things and all of this. And like him say, concert I go on. Everybody traveling in the airport, you see all the man them who are DJ and sing in a dance hall, and it's great. You know what I mean? I don't think the people who are talking about dancehall really understand the culture as much. So the naysayers and the people saying, oh, it's stagnant, it's stagnant. It's stagnant to them. Because the dancehall lovers wouldn't say.
Well, I don't know if that is a fair response, Tarrus, because they're accustomed to some top man around the thing.
Yeah. And
they're accustomed to seeing big crowds at concerts in Jamaica we're talking about now. When Bounty Beanie were on top, when Capleton was on top, when certain man around the thing, when Vybz Kartel and Mavado thing, anything them depend plays around. Now, that is where I think, when you look at that, there's no one artist now that you can say who is now leading the charge and who is the top man and everybody wants to see, who you can put on a poster. I can go back 10 years and show you posters, for example, of Sumfest and of other events in Jamaica where Top Man is headlining, and these shows work. And if you look, there's about a fall off at about 12 shows, calendar shows, have disappeared in recent time. Yes. And these were all dancehall shows.
Yeah, but check it. Maybe that was a bad thing in dancehall.
That wasn't good.
Maybe that was a bad thing. Maybe it was a bad thing for make the thing one way. So now you can say it locked up, or you can say it's not this way.
So that way. No. But I'm just trying to play the devil's advocate right now about those who are on the other side of the discussion.
Yeah.
There's another more important thing. In the last 5 years, there are at least 6 or 7 dancehall artists have found themselves in serious trouble with the law. Here in Jamaica and overseas. Vibes Cartel getting the ultimate charge. Murder. Guilty. 35 years to life. All of these are new development in Jamaica. In fact, the last 5 years, we have seen the amount of conviction and legal woes for dancehall artists is more than the previous 25 years of the genre. Shane, your time.
What about the music business? What about personal business though? Because with Carter being charged for murder, I don't do the music business. I mean, Carter is a great artist in his own right, but yet still, you have to remember, say, we have to take out the personal part of the thing. Whether Carter is charged for murder or not, he's still one of the best. Whether it's behind bars or not, the music is still ever evolving.
Yes.
Right? Because every day you have a new artist that's being born. Now what happening now is the media, how the media make these new artists that are branches of the dancehall tree. So like I said, them is the roots. Right? So on to the people that
So
before.
who do you classify as new artists?
No, I'm not there for call names, but I mean they have a lot of new artists that's always coming up, but these are just branches of the dancehall tree.
Well, just the argument about me being personal. What I'm saying is, the broader point I'm making is that if people can't travel, Top Man can't travel to promote the music, to be seen and connect in the flesh with their fans offshore. But the music must be affected if the maker cannot deliver in person.
You just start with a local situation talking about shows disappearing. The artists that you speak of, can still represent themselves in Jamaica. So that would make that point redundant because they are here, and then you're talking about shows being cancelled locally.
Yes.
So, like anything else, we have something that it's so diverse and it's so complex and it's not easily understood. And so, whenever there is, people try to ascribe that,
You're done, mash up.
As I say, I've loved music sincerely from as early as I know myself, and it's nothing new to have a little up and down.
Well, that is comforting to hear, for me personally, because the naysayers and those who want to see it dead.
Apart from music, there's some music alone shall live. I always hear that. And
but apart from that, guess what? You see the economy, because I don't like your tech set on dancehall.
There's a lot of
shows like Heineken Star Time and some shows when I really go on again. Those are reggae shows, So don't take.
So it's the entire space. The Roots One Drop is also fledging. The entire thing is fledging.
Real fast. Mr. Winford.
All right, fair enough.
Establish a few things. Mr. Wilfred. Mr. Wilson. Mr. Williams.
Come in, agent. Come in.
We can establish a few things.
Yes.
10 years ago, or let's go back even further. 15 years ago, entertainment was maybe reduced to 3 main things. You can go rent a video cassette down at the video store.
Yes.
Or you watch the few channels that you have on your TV. Or you go to a stage show. Now you have technology, a vast variety of things. So even show attendance can be attributed to these factors. Like people have a list of things that they can choose to do on an evening. And then of course you have the economic factor. How much for go out really? Boy, I have to think what I have to buy my clothes now. Full the car, I guess, then I have to go this, I have to go that. I still watch TV. So there are all these things. That's why something wrong with the music. You know what I mean? The music is still being appreciated
and loved.
Don't massive, don't. But I love dancehall. Give me a round of applause. All right.
Okay. All right then. So, okay, gentlemen. So let me get a quick update on your career in a minute. What's happening with you?
Best of the best. I will do the best. You know what I mean? I will start a tour right after that. Love Situation, brand new album out, Tarrus, Rocksteady Style. differently from that type of dancehall thing. Cause you know me is a dancehall baby, not because me I sing some song. But you want I'm a hero. So I say, Shabba Ranks, I'm a hero. You know, Super Cat, Cutty Ranks, the whole vibe. So me always try to get a different style from day one. So you get She's Royal, you get Good Girl Gone Bad. The same, you get Greatest Creation, you get the Love Situation. So I go tour, you know, start at Best of the Best, and we do 1 month worth of tour. And we go tour and tour somewhere. You know what I mean?
So it's looking good. A great itinerary for you.
I'm start Best of the Best, say me, but me I do 2.5 weeks of that tour. So we go Best of the Best. Then we do New York Aracavesa Festival last on the Monday. Then we head to Europe side, Geneva, Oslo, and a couple of places. And then, you know, as I say, we just go represent the music and you know, go and do what we can for the proceedings.
Recordings.
Oh yeah, and then of course the big rhythm, the Greatest Creation just dropped. Then of course, like we have some songs doing some damage now. I have a big respect to Ranch Massive, the mix-up song or mix this, doing some real damage, especially on the eastern seaboard, and of course Snow Cone.
So we hear, sir. So we hear.
No, you hear about it, no? All right, good.
Yes, sir. We can see.
You know what is happening, all right. So you don't know. Check out the Insta and the Facebook. Right now, no bag of lie can't tell in the music again.
Yes.
You don't have to take my word for it. So, you know, check at Agent Sasko Instagram. If you say a tune and mash up New York, you must can go and say, all right, New York, boom, or choose it there, all right.
Same.
Good.
Shane.
You see, you know what is good about this rhythm? It's good that Shabba decide that, look here, we're going to do a tune. Because sometimes the music is too monotonous, you know. It's the same wars and the same faces with the same wars and whatever. So sometimes not interesting to me personally now go on.
Yes.
So therefore, even a rhythm like this, when you know, say, yes, Shabba say, you know what, ERE and Jukebox come together and do something like this. It's
and nice ERE is Shabba's own label.
You know what I mean? And
I have to add to Shane. I have to add to, so the music gone authentic again. Dance.
That is it too. It's an authentic rhythm. You know what I mean?
The ranch tune, the mix this, what I call it, entertainment rhythm. Yeah. Snow Cone rhythm is reminiscent of the sling thing.
Right.
Then Shane Brown thing is old school sprinkling again. You have Frost with the rhythm, they sound like the
Liquid.
Broke out. Liquid rhythm, good book. It's a good look.
Want to big up Kirkadove, because Kirkadove house, this rhythm was created, you know, at the studio. I want to big up Conscience, Ladies, Shabba, Tarrus, and Assassin, because it's a 1 week, turnaround rhythm, you know. Fastest turnaround.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
And by the way, Shane, this is your first rhythm in what, 5 years?
It's my first dancehall rhythm since 2009, because the last dancehall rhythm I had like a conflict with the same Gully Gaza thing. I kind of just threw me off a little bit. Okay. I mean, but when I really think about it, music is bigger than that. So I say, you know what, singer my call first, singer like we do something. And then see that it work out nice that ERE and Jukebox come together and the great Shabba Ranks and Assassin, Ladies, Conscience.
You guys are the real experts. I want to ask you, we dropped a song for Protégé last week. Okay? Who knows? What is that? Dancehall or reggae?
Well, as far as I understand, it's a song with...
Isn't that a dancehall rhythm?
Well, I don't hear the song. I see it on my social media, but I don't listen to it.
A reggae tune, we can't play a dancehall.
All right, sing it. I agree with you, 100%.
Yeah,
it's a rubber dub tune,
we can't play a dancehall,
which is the foundation of dancehall.
Yes, yes.
All right, sir. All right. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for this lively chat. Okay. All right. So maybe why you guys are getting so animated, I'm talking to my audience right now, is because after the break, they'll be getting a live performance from these two. Right here on stage on the new Rhythm by Shane Brown. When we come back.
Alright, siege, money fi scramble. Alright, siege, me boot none of them can set clean. When it come to woman and them me teacher. Senorita mama me a tricky teacher. Girl from Jamaica.